Every time a policeman's shot, every time a policeman's killed, I think about it. There's certain things that happen that make me think about it. I always remember, I don't know if I should say this, you decide whether you want to put it in or put it out there, but Brock Myro, his favorite band was Bon Jovi. And every time I hear a Bon Jovi song, I think about it.
So I was in my office in the Lower Mainland at my computer. It was in the middle of the afternoon. It was a sunny day. And when I heard the final news, I turned on the television in my office, and you know, I became emotional. I didn't know them. Even now, it's emotional. So when these things happen, it shakes us all, and that was why it had such an impact on all of us. It didn't matter if it happened in Mayerthorpe or Moncton. Everybody feels it at that particular moment in time. It just really significantly impacts you. So on March 3rd, I intend to be there. I intend to be in Mayerthorpe. Not to speak and not to do any presentation. I just want to be present. I want them to show that we still care. We're still a family. I'm taking my whole senior team out there. We just want to be present. We'll put our red serge on. We just feel that that's the least we can do. Out of respect for the families, my heart will be thinking of the families. That's what I'll be thinking of.
I remember it very clearly. Myself, and I was the criminal operations officer at the time, so the #2 guy in the province, and the boss had come down to my office, and we were actually talking about a discipline issue around the table. It was just before 10 o'clock. Then my secretary got a call from his secretary and said for him to come back to his office and for me to go with him. And it was really serious and really important to get back to the office right away. So we walked down to his office and got in there, and it was actually the district officer for that area, for the Mayerthorpe area, was calling in. He was driving in the vehicle and was pretty emotional, and said 4 police officers unaccounted for, didn't know where they were, and potentially that one is dead. And you know, I remember the first, I guess, disturbing thing for me was they said from the outside they could see, you know, a yellow stripe horizontal, and of course that was the sign of something bad, and then it just got worse from there. And then once we knew that we had 4 deceased members, we had to put together a communication strategy, communicate to our people, and then myself and the commanding officer hopped on a plane and flew up there, and we attended the scene, and then we sort of made the rounds with the families that we could reach out to immediately, and that was extremely emotional, extremely difficult. I think it was overwhelming for all of us. Anybody that was certainly in policing, in the RCMP and K Division here, I think it was overwhelming. It was just unbelievable.